Hello and welcome to JudgementTV. In this episode we're playing Extreme Bloxikin Hunt. So spoiler alert, we will be showing all the locations of the items you need to collect. It's a nice easy one, starting with the noob for a noob on this game. I look so diddy in this world. This reminds me of kind of being in the hide and seek extreme kind of games. We've just found Bacon Boy. And then this is behind the desk. Then between the chairs. So again, with any video where I'm showing location, if you're still stuck and where to find a Bloxikin, do drop us a comment and I'll be happy to help where I can. So we've got the one on the chair. And now we need to obby over and go and get the one over on the table. Into the bathroom. There's going to be one in the toilet, you know there is. Girl guest in the toilet. So we're back behind the coffee bar now. So this is the final one we've got to find. And it's the toilet. It may take you a couple of jumps to get from that ledge there onto the counter, but you can do it as I've shown. And the pilot is sneaky behind the coffee cup. So we now move through into the skate shop. So to get in that cabinet we need to come up this pole. These ones are kind of quite open in the obvious, you can see them quite easily in the levels. So this is the more technical obby one to get. So again, this level's a mixture of jump, obby and crawl aspects. Into the half pipe. And then if you use that and then use the lights to jump over. And then tuck down the back of the half pipe is another Bloxikin. So anywhere where you've got kind of like something to jump on and onto something else, invariably it's going to be the path to get somewhere, or the Bloxikin's going to be like on that next object up. So here the bin's got some rolled up paper for you to jump on and then jump into the bin. And then one tucked away just by the exit, and that completes the skate shop. Now we're moving into the fast food. So we're going up onto the counter now. So still in the kitchen, up the vending machine is the ladder. And then when you come out the kitchen, this is the serving kind of till bar. But then if you come back on yourself and go up the meat, you then are able to jump on the telly to get onto the door frame. So here's where some obbying is going to have to come in, the more technical ones. So we're going to have to use the picture frames to work our way across and up, to come back on ourselves to get the one on the picture. And we're going to have to do the same process again, so we can get across over to the tree, over to the bins. So, as in many of my videos, I'm a firm believer of just playing the games as is. I do not pay Robux for the game passes. If you've got the jump boost, you probably won't have to obby. You could jump straight on the bin, or jump on the tree. However, I'm showing you is if you haven't bought game passes. So we've got 2 more to go on this level. So you can just see the next one there poking out the tray. And then this is behind the desk, the cashier's desk. And that completes that one, and now we are moving on to the supermarket. So this is in the manager's office section. The amount of boxes I was expecting to obby, I wasn't expecting to find it on the floor and then no other Bloxikin like on the bookcase, on the shelves. In the manager's section, once you're up on the ladder, stay there. You're going to need to obby over the picture frames again onto the manager's desk. And then right by the manager's office is the vending machine. And again, the door is open for a reason. It's because it's the pathway to get over onto these shelves here to pick up these Bloxikins. myself a bit stuck there. So we're getting the one on top of the bubblegum machine, and then jump across to the one by the till. So the till drawer does open and shut if you go on the buttons. So obviously if you're using the tills to run across, just be mindful not to press the button because it will shut and drop you. The last sneaky one is in the manager's office again. So this is the cinema. So this is in the kind of refreshment popcorn area. So moving away from the popcorn area and into the theatre. So this is under the stage at the front. So you need to use the wall to kind of walk round. This will then get you on the ledge so we can get on top of that one for the cinema screen. And the one I missed in the first refreshment area was actually one in the cabinet, and that completes the cinema. Next we have the arcade. Just moving our way through the arcade from the entrance. This is the, I don't know, engineers or managers area. Forgive the hesitation there, I wasn't quite sure if you could actually jump on that ledge, but you can. So obviously when you play it, just drop. So this is the Bloxikin that's on top of the skee ball. I'll come back to that one. There is one between the basketball and the skee ball, so don't forget that one. Now, the one on the air hockey tables, that's another one we'll come back to. So this is in the kind of prize area. next door to the manager's office. I missed the little climbing frame last time I went through. Now, I've tried the air hockey about 50 times to make this jump. I cannot make this jump. I can hit my chest on the table. I've kind of touched the side and bounced off it, as you've just seen, but I cannot make that jump. I don't know if the game is trying to kind of almost force your hand to buy a game pass to make the jump. I don't know. However, you then have to use the air hockey table to get up for this one on top of that arcade machine. And it is exactly the same scenario for trying to get the one on top of the skee ball machine. So you have to use the orange pipe to kind of walk across to that machine. Can I get on the orange pipe? No. And it is like the definition of insanity. I keep trying to jump, expecting for me to land on it, and I never do. I've tried increasing my height of my character. That hasn't worked. I just don't know. If you can get on it, fair play to you. You're a better hobby person than me. But I literally cannot try to jump those two jumps anymore. I'm going to literally go insane. So I have rage quit. So going forwards now, obviously I'm going to be too short. So we're in the washroom now. And then it's just a balance walk over to go and get it. These ones are quite nice, easy ones, especially coming out of the arcade, where I did get seriously frustrated because I haven't completed it. I have had to leave those two. I physically can't get over to them. And again, there's another one in the toilet. You just know there's going to be another one in the toilet. Although this one is aptly named Diver. So we're now in the sports shop. And again, another obby over the picture frames to get over. Then up the hat shelves. Then we've got one on the football goalpost. Finally, through this game, I thought there'd be one in the till, and finally, there's one in the till. This is behind the desk in the cabinet. So we have to go back up that initial ladder you saw us go up. got one underneath the shelving unit. Now I missed this going up there the first 2 times. But there's actually a Bloxikin hanging out of one of the basketball hoops, and to get there you need to run across here and run round the ceiling to get to it. So if you keep running round, and then all you need to do is just position yourself over the hoop and drop down. And then drop through the net. And that's obviously all the ones I can get for this level. So we're moving into parking lots. Can't believe I didn't fall down then, but I obviously got lucky. So if you go on the sewer grate for the first time in this game, it is a kind of secret entrance to the sewers. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did go in the green goo to check if there was one, and I oofed. And you will go back to the level 1 and have to run all the way back through again. And the next one is in the open dumpster. Then we've got hiding behind the big white rock. So these tyres are bouncy, so you have to use the tyres to spring up and get on top of the lamppost. It may take you a couple of attempts, but what I found is if you run forward you will hit the lamp easier. So we're now in the gas station, or petrol station for us in the UK. So on the gas sign is our first one up the ladder. And again we've got some springy tyres to get up onto the roof. There is a ladder on the other side, so if you don't want to use the tyres you can run round. When you drop onto the red roof you won't be able to get back onto the grey roof, so you will have to drop down and either use the tyres again or use the ladder on the other side. So the single tyre by the orange car will allow you to bounce up onto the shelf to go and get that one. And into the car wash. And then on the petrol pump. So you need to come back to that tyre. I didn't realise you couldn't get in the shop any other way but this little hatch. So you will need to either go in there at the start or go back to it. So the first one inside the shop is in the vending machine. The next one is in the coffee maker. And the third one is in the bin. They're quite fond of putting these poor things in the bins. So the last two, yeah. So you need to jump on the lamppost, walk across the wire, walk across the other wire to go get that one. Can I make that jump? No. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. So I've given up. It's one of those jumps that maybe the Game Pass will help, but I refuse to buy the Jump Pass. So I have shown you where the remaining 4 are. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to collect them. You know, please do comment if you've managed to jump over there without a Game Pass. I'd be interested to know if you've done it and how, so I can complete the game myself. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!